Hey guys, how's it going? Like Butter here. Today I got a division video for you that I should have made like probably 2 weeks ago when the 1.1 incursions came out, but there is still a lot of people who don't understand how gear score works, and I want to explain it to you guys in this video because it's very, very important to understand what gear score is. Gear score doesn't necessarily tell you how good an item is. It basically just tells you the level of that item. So I'm going to, in detail, explain to you guys what gear score is and show you guys a couple of examples and that kind of thing. So first of all, we're at the base of operations here, and I have two weapons that I want to show you guys, but in order to show you, we got to go down to the shooting range, which is... where are we? I'm confused. This way. Okay, so we're going to go over here. We're going to go to the shooting range. And I'm going to show you guys a perfect example of why gear score doesn't really mean much. So I got my SOCOM, or sorry, my first wave M1A here, which I'm going to strip all of the attachments off of. So first wave M1A, score 163. We're going to go in here, strip the weapon. All right, no attachments whatsoever. And yeah, that's cool. It says SOCOM on there. SOCOM. Okay, maybe the first wave's just a different version of the SOCOM M1A. I don't know. Anyways, okay, so we got two weapons here. We have the first wave M1A, which is a level 204, and we have another first wave M1A, which is the one that I use. Okay, now we're going to compare the DPS. Obviously, you can see the DPS is much, much higher on this first wave M1A than this one. Now this one is 47.6 thousand damage, whereas this one is only 42.4. So you're wondering, Drew, why do you use this first wave M1A? So 163 means that it is a level 30 item. 182 means it's a level 31 item. 204 means it's a level 32 item, and then all the other variations that you see in gear score and other stuff is all dependent on, you know, what the gear really is. So say like 191 for gear score is like in between level 32 and level 31. Okay, so it's like a level 30 1.5. So I'm going to put my attachments on these weapons and show you guys the difference. So as you can see here, the accuracy is a little bit higher on this one, which is what's inflating the DPS. Okay, so we're gonna just go back and forth just to give you guys a look. 124k there, 105k here, but this is where it starts to matter. Okay, look at the difference in the talents on these weapons. Now balance, don't get me wrong, balance is an amazing talent. I love it. It's very convenient. Fierce is also good, 8.5% critical hit chance, which is insane, but we don't have any headshot damage. We don't have any critical hit damage. We don't have anything like that. Whereas on my first wave M1A, the level 30, I have deadly, brutal, and talented. 3 active talents that are extremely, extremely good. Deadly is going to increase my critical hit damage by 25, brutal is going to increase my headshot damage by 23.5, and talented is going to make it so that my skill power is increased by 7.5% for 12 seconds after killing a target. So that is ridiculous. So the effect doesn't stack, but killing a new target refreshes the timer. So especially because I run really low skill power, this is really helpful because after I kill a target with my first wave M1A, I'm going to get a boost of skill power. So as you can see, this weapon fits my build perfectly. Now, if you have a weapon that fits your build perfectly, has all the talents that you want, and has really good headshot damage, you can see the headshot damage here probably, I don't know if it takes brutal into account, but it's 62%, whereas the headshot damage on my marksman rifle is 141%. Now, I don't know, like I said, I don't know if this is on top of that or what. I guess I could look. Hold on, let me look at my character since I do have my weapon out. We'll figure it out right now. Okay. Headshot damage, 379%. Okay, so I probably have headshot damage on on other stuff. Let me see. So 162 plus 25 plus, I don't know. What other headshot damage would I have? Oh, on my sentries. Plus 20%. All right, I'm not doing all that math, but one of you guys can let me know. I'm pretty sure. Just basically the point is, okay, when you're talking gear score, it's the level of the weapon. So you may have a level, let's totally forget score, okay, and let's talk about levels, because I think that's a little bit more easier to understand. Let's talk about a level 30. Now, you may have a level 30 weapon that has better talents and better, have attributes that better fit your build than maybe a level 31. So say you have a level 30, you're doing crit pulse and you're doing, like a DPS build, right? Now, if you have a level 30 that has deadly, brutal, and, something else, like say it's an SMG, it has deadly, brutal, responsive, that weapon may be better for you than like a one level higher weapon that has like talents that don't affect you in any way, shape, or form. So don't get caught up too much in the gear score. Gear score really doesn't mean anything at all. And like for some reason, it's like the new e-penis thing where everyone's like just comparing gear score when gear score does not matter. Now, what gear score does matter with is the percentage of talents and that kind of thing. So let me show you an example really quickly. So now if you take my first wave M1A, that's level 30, aka score of 163. Now if you had this same exact weapon, but it was a 204 score, same weapon, same attributes, same everything, then the damage would be higher. The deadly percentage would be higher. So instead of like 25% on deadly, it'd be like 27%. Instead of only 23.5% on headshots with brutal, it would be like, I don't know, 25.5 or 26, something like that. So you can see that the percentages on talents basically scale with the level of the weapon, if that makes sense. I hope it does. So what we're going to do is we're going to take my first wave M1A, which clearly it says that it's 146,000 DPS and that my other first wave is only 105k DPS. We are going to compare the two and see which one does more damage, and I guarantee you that the first wave M1A that I'm using right now will do more damage because of the talents that I have. So let's first gear up the stronger one, and let's put on all our mods. So we're gonna use this, which is headshot damage and critical hit chance, which is what I use. Then we're going to put on the flash hider, which I need a new flash hider. That flash hider is not that good. We're gonna put that on. So these are all of the extended mags and like everything that I use on this. Okay, we don't need to put a skin on because we're going to take it off. Okay, so it says 212k DPS. Like, you would think that it's going to put out some serious damage, which it does. Okay, but let's test this. Okay, a headshot. 182,000 in the head. 209,000 in the head. A crit is 431k. Okay, that seems like a lot. And you're right, it is. 431k. So let's call it 431. That one was 496. So let's say the highest one is 496, okay? So let's gear up the other weapon, which is the one I use with brutal and deadly. So we're going to put that on. Yes, we're going to take that away. We're going to put that on. We're going to put that one on. We're going to put the weapon damage. So you can see it says 184k DPS. But watch. 206, 237, 273, 314, 314. 641,000 crit. So you guys can see, even though my crit hit chance is a bit low, when I do crit, it's insanely high. 641,000 crit damage. So, as you can see, my level 30 sniper rifle has better stats than my level 32. And that's how gear score works, guys. I hope this video helped you out. If you guys have any questions, be sure to let me know, but there's just way too many people out there that don't fully understand how gear score works. And just like the weapons, same thing goes for the gear. Okay, so if you have level 214 gear and level 191 gear, you know, you may have a level, 191 gear score level gear that's better than your 214. However, if you take both items exactly the same and put them next to each other, the 214 is going to have higher armor rolls, it's going to have higher pulse critical hit damage, pulse duration, all that stuff. There's going to be a little bit of a higher chance of getting a little bit more, and that's how it works, guys. So don't think of score as how good the gear is. Think of score as the level of the item, and that is how it works. Hopefully this helped you out. If it did, be sure to drop the video a like and leave me a comment in the comment section below. I really want to stress this to people so that you realize that it's not all about gear score. Gear score is just there to kind of give you an idea that when you do get an item the best of whatever you want for your specific build, what you will be going up against for recommended things such as, the incursion and other things like that. I've been Like Butter, and this has been another Division video, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.